Ladies and gentlemen, I am really excited about this technology because for decades, psychiatry has been criticized for how unspecific it is. There's no blood test, and there was no imaging that I would consider directly helpful for treatment planning. This technology, however, that I've been telling people about is me actively showing you that we're moving in the right direction towards being able to target treatment locations and pathology. Hello everybody, my name is Dr. Thomas Hughes.
I'm Dr. Mark Allen.
And today we're going to talk about TMS for TBI. Let's get into it. One condition that I have not spoken about on this channel that I get calls about a few times a month is someone interested in TMS for TBI, which is short for traumatic brain injury. Those calls are usually in regards to something like a concussion, maybe a few years after a car accident, some past career in sports, contact sports, or some other blow to the head. I really didn't have much to offer those callers. That is until last month after a visit out in Utah with my colleagues at Cognitive FX. Now you're gonna notice similar tech, similar software to what I've been using the past couple of years and what I've told you all about on this channel. Using the results of my own MRI scan, you can see the difference in targeting that you would get from a regular mapping and what you get from the specific targeting that they do out in Utah.
Okay, we have the fMRI image the scan that we get the target where we want to hit. So we know, and that's pretty precise. So like I said, it's, if you take about a quarter of my fingernail, that's how big of the spot is on the brain that we want to hit.
Now you all have seen this process before where we outline the brain and we use an overlay. But this is something new and taking things even further with how you treat someone with TBI.
Maybe a dozen or so places around the world are doing this, the fMRI based targeting. But what nobody else is doing, and they're not doing it properly if they're doing it, is called E-field targeting on top of that. So, it's where the precision is how, where you want to hit. The E-field targeting is the trajectory. How do you want to come in to that spot? Everybody's brain is different. It's got those different folds and grooves. And so what you have to do is map out very carefully those grooves. And to get a computer program to do that, it takes a lot of work. You have to have a really good program. There's a bunch of programs out there. They're all designed for different purposes, but none of them are designed to do TMS E-field modeling.
So if you take the E-field plus the treatment location targeting plus Cognitive FX's protocols, you are in a great position to treat TBI with TMS. Ladies and gentlemen, I am really excited about this technology because for decades, psychiatry has been criticized for how unspecific it is. Unfortunately, that was true. There's no blood test, and there was no imaging that I would consider directly helpful for treatment planning. There are some extremely expensive places, especially in Los Angeles, New York, and other major metropolitan areas where you can go, you can get imaging done just to look at your brain. But I'm just not sure if that really changed management or how you approached treatment. This technology, however, that I've been telling people about is me actively showing you that we're moving in the right direction towards being able to target treatment locations and pathology. It just increases your chances of success, especially with something as niche as TBI. Okay, so that's all I have for today. I really hope this video was helpful. Take care.